When you first join the server, you'll be prompted to type the upload command into the general chat to begin the application process. Upon doing so, the bot will securely send you a direct message detailing how to upload the formatted file which will be used to generate your profile. After uploading, the bot will print out the contents of the file to confirm that your information was entered into the database correctly. You can upload your resume at this point as well. If at any time you'd like to edit your profile, all you need to do is upload another formatted file. If you'd like to remove your resume from the system, just use the remove command.
I will now demonstrate the job posting feature of the bot. The employer role allows for employers to make job postings that are available for applicants to apply to. Let's take a look at the commands that are available to us. So there's a couple commands that relate to the jobs, one of which is the post job, which posts a new job, and view jobs, which views all the current jobs that are in the um, bot that are being stored. So let's take a look at view jobs first. I initialized 2 jobs in the code just as an example. So right now the bot is storing 2 jobs, and we are going to see what the syntax is for the post job so that we can post a new one. So there's a title, a link to the application, a minimum GPA requirement, a required major, and any skills that are needed for the job. And there's an example given here. So what we're going to do is I have an alternate Discord account that I made, which I've already used the upload command and added that account, that user, to the list of applicants right now. And when a new job is made, if an applicant that is in the bot qualifies for the job, then they are sent a direct message saying, hey, you should apply to this job if they meet all the requirements. So let's try posting a new job. So we're going to do post job. We're going to do data analyst as the name. I made a Google form just as a example application link. We want the minimum GPA to be a 3.0. We want the required major to be CS. It's going to be computer science. And the only skill that is needed for this really is going to be Python in this example. So if we do this, let's see if it worked. So we're going to view jobs. And there we go. Our new job is added there. The link is available. And that's awesome. So that works. So let's see if it detected correctly and sent a direct message to my other user. As you can see, it did here. So this is the direct message that was sent from the bot. And it said like, hello, and the name, and your profile meets the requirements of this job. Please consider applying, and it gives the details. So this is all of the functionality that relates to job postings. I will be demonstrating the employer features of the bot. The employer role allows for functionality to post jobs that are available for applicants to apply to. It also allows for employers to search for certain applicants that fulfill a certain criterion that is given. First, I will be demonstrating the search feature of the employer role. Right now, there are 2 dummy users that were initialized in the code, and they will serve as 2 dummy applicants. In addition, there is another alternate user that I made with an alternate Discord account that was added to the list of applicants based off of a formatted document that I made. So the way this is going to work is you type search and then the criteria. So we will be using GPA, and then greater than or equal to 3.0. And it returns the list of applicants that fulfill this criteria, which in this case is all of them. We could also type help, and more specifically, help search, and it will give you the syntax that is needed for this command. We will do one more search. We will do a search for skills. Equals Python. And all of them have the Python skill, and so it returns all of them. And we can also try doing the same thing, but with C. And in this case, it only returns 2 of them. So this is the search feature.
Sometimes we can forget the names of commands or what commands exist. We're only human after all. That is why our Discord bot has a dedicated help command labeled command_help that lists all of the available commands for both the employer and the applicants. Typing help along with the command you want help with will display a description of that command. With the automatic creation of the roles and assignment of the employer role to the server owner, any member who joins the server automatically receive the applicant role. As you can see, this test account here automatically got the applicant role.
This Discord bot will make finding jobs and managing applications a breeze. Applying to jobs as a recent graduate these days can be very tedious, with all the repetitive form filling and site navigation. This bot aims to make the process easy and natural for both applicants and employers through its wide variety of application management features. The applicant can quickly create a new job profile by securely uploading a resume and find job listings that match their skills. On the flip side, employers can effortlessly manage applications, view profiles, create new job listings, and view automatically generated job-to-applicant matches.
So, what is our rationale for building this particular Discord bot? The problem we are attempting to tackle is that an employer might need a quick and easy way to manage and organize any amount of applicants to see if they are qualified and what positions they might be best suited for. Conversely, a prospective employee, such as a recently graduated college student, might also need an easy way to find and apply for jobs. It can be difficult for employers to comb through resumes and try to assign roles to each person that qualifies for one. It can also be difficult for applicants, especially recently graduated college students, to try to apply for certain jobs or find opportunities. Instead of both the employer and potential employee going through this lengthy and complicated process, the employer should focus more on deciding whether the applicant would be a good fit for the company, and the applicant should be directly connected to the employer. The solution to this problem is our Discord bot, which allows users to upload a formatted version of their resume so that the bot may use that information to create a unique profile for that user. This allows them to be matched to specific jobs they might be qualified for. And as for the employer, with a lot of the work done for them, they can focus more on the candidate to see if they would be a good fit for the company. Plus, they can easily manage all of the applicants that come in through the Discord bot. The process for both parties becomes almost effortless.
Our team used a hybrid approach in regards to our software development process. We implemented both plan-driven and agile aspects. In regards to the plan-driven aspects, our team planned out what we would do at the beginning of each sprint. We would essentially come up with an implementation plan of everything that needed to be done and who would do what. And we tried to stick to that plan as closely as possible. In regards to the agile aspects, our team developed in sprints, which is inherently more agile than plan-driven. In addition to that, our team tried to stay as flexible as possible during our process, and we tried to make sure that if something came up that needed to be implemented right away, we were able to adjust accordingly.
During the development process, we took the time to find and learn about software that would best help us implement our bot. Early on, we decided to use Python 3.7 as our main language, as it was the best for writing good code quickly. It sports a wide variety of libraries we took advantage of, the main one being discord.py, which is a library that interfaces with Discord's API. Its extensive documentation gave us flexibility and allowed us to implement features exactly the way we wanted them to function. For version control, we used private repositories provided by Mason's GitLab instance, and created separate branches for each team member so we could all work on our parts without interfering with common files. In terms of development environments, We mainly use Notepad++ and occasionally PyCharm to program in Python. Finally, our weekly sprint meetings were hosted on Blackboard using its group collaborate rooms.
Our team faced a couple issues in regards to our software development process. First, it was most of our first times working in a software engineering environment or a team-based environment. And because of that, we had a little bit of trouble understanding the broader context and connectivity of all of the different individual parts that we were working on until the very end when they all came together. Second, we had a couple issues in regards to tasking and the delegation of tasks. Since this was most of our first times working in a software engineering environment, we hadn't had the chance to participate in the estimation of tasks. And because of that, we had a little bit of difficulty estimating the time and difficulty of certain tasks. And stemming from that, we had a bit of trouble making an equal distribution of tasks among all of the team members because we weren't as familiar with this estimation process. In regards to the implementation of the must-have and high priority aspects of our project, our team did very well. All of the functional requirements were implemented, and the team also did a good job of prioritizing the must-have and high priority items ahead of lower priority items. As a result, we had a good baseline to build off of as the project and development process evolved. In addition, there may have been a couple or a few details that we missed in regards to implementation, but for the most part, all of the functional requirements were implemented, and as a result, all of the must-have requirements and must-have implementation details were included in our final implementation.